Welcome, folks. I am Jaby Koay, joined by JULES, DRAYER, and my hands are really wet. No wonder your hair's all messy, JULES.
Oh, WATCHDOGS. It's gonna be great.
You're fooling around too much.
Oh, okay. No. So.
Welcome, folks. I'm Jaby Koay, joined by JULES, DRAYER, and we're looking at Watch Dogs Legion E3 2019 gameplay walkthrough. I did the cinematic trailer yesterday, and I was reluctant to do the gameplay walkthrough trailer, and then I saw my brother did it. I'm like, you know what? I'll do it too.
I'm gonna do it better.
Because I actually played Watch Dogs. I don't know if he has. He might have, but because I played Watch Dogs and I beat the first one, I played some on the second one, I thought, I've got some place, you know, some ground to speak with. That doesn't make any sense. I have some experience that I can draw upon to have a conversation about this.
Let's do it.
JULES plays a lot of Nintendo. Here we go.
Thank you.
London, greatest city in the world. Well, used to be. Now it's a right mess. Government's fucked off. Extremists are grabbing power. Organised crime slicing up the boroughs. The war dogs are out. And freedom's a bloody joke. But this ain't their London. This is our London. And there's a new power growing. It's all of us, together. We're building a resistance, one recruit at a time.
What's my favourite operative up to this evening? And no, I never say that to the others.
Scouting talent, Bagley. So gob shut, eyes peeled, yeah?
I have no eyes, and if I did, I wouldn't peel them.
Wow, they did a remarkable
Something's
job.
gonna happen. I feel like.
Well, this is the
gonna
gameplay walkthrough. It's like they did a remarkable job of recreating London.
Have you ever been? I've never been.
Yeah.
Kicking our
I'm not
fucking
cultured
teeth
yet.
lately.
Then I recommend you recruit someone who can deal with drones.
Brilliant. Never would have thought of that.
You don't even need to go to London if you buy this game.
I'm compliant.
Impressive skill set.
Sure, but we need a drone expert, Raj, not a shit kicker. File that one away for later.
It's so crazy to me, the idea of people being able to chill out in an environment like this with such an oppressive government.
Yeah.
It's a total disgrace. Mercenaries patrolling the street.
Makes me not want to have kids.
Come on, you shifty prick, hurry up.
Well now.
Jimmy Shaw. No formal engineering training, but he has several mischief charges for hijacking Albion drones.
Hold still. Fuck you, man. You got no right.
Oh, no, don't do that.
Fucking hell. We find that drone expert and he's about to get himself nicked. I'm dead set. Get out of here.
Riot drone!
Let's not escalate if you don't. Oh, just ignore me.
This is cool.
Not today.
Not today!
Got stealth technology in this game. What the hell?
See, that's what I would love to have that superpower.
Several cheese drones converging on your position.
No shit. What were you planning to tell me about the bloody checkpoint?
Oh, there's a checkpoint.
The AI feels very much inspired by Iron Man's AI.
Oh, yeah.
Jarvis.
Yeah.
Oh, how did he get shot? I don't want to know.
No!
Ian, he's gone.
No, Ian. Oh. Okay.
What a different kind of game.
Yep, that is
Lovely
different.
evening, isn't it?
I used to feed the birds here. Now they're all
Great for
bloody
someone with like
machines.
multiple personality
Get used to it.
disorder.
In the long march
You
of
know?
progress, everything dies eventually.
That's fun.
Eventually, even you, Bagley, I'm sure.
That is so crazy. I've never played a game that's done that.
Oh, for God's sake, Bagley, a little respect.
Then let's finish what he started.
So you just go until you die with the character?
Yeah.
That's promising.
Or you can, I guess
What
you
do we
can,
know
I don't know.
about
What if you run out of
Albion
characters?
scanned Jimmy just before Ian was killed.
Game over.
I should be able to predict his next move from that data. Unfortunately, his records are locked up tighter than your compression stockings.
Are they now?
Ooh. Are they?
Should be handled by the Met.
That London Eye's still there.
Albion's even taken over Scotland Yard. Complicates matters. And there's my way in. Hello, darling.
I apologize for lowering the music. That music is gonna be copyright issues.
Oh. I thought you were gonna be like, hate that song.
No, I love this song. I listened to it a lot as a kid, actually.
I think they said that sociopaths listen to this kind of music a
I
lot.
appreciate that.
Just so let you know.
I'm loving this old lady, by the way.
Yeah, she-
going through and like
yeah.
taking out all these guys.
I would play her the whole game.
Well, until she dies, anyway.
The
Hide.
pharmacy stall indicates
She-
that Jimmy's gone to Camden Market.
What's
Let's get someone over there,
Why-
Bradley.
I'm wondering if there's an element of sneaking around with her because she's naturally very slow and quiet.
Yeah.
So she can just kind of, sneak up on people and take them out.
You would never think.
But this recruit better be worth all the trouble.
According to the Scotland Yard records, Jimmy's sister was killed by Clan Kelly. We believe he's seeking his revenge inside Camden Market.
Camden Black Market, you mean?
Yes, the Kellys are rumoured to run all sorts of illicit goods out of the old stables, some with fingers and toes.
If he's gone in there alone, he's in big trouble.
I love this trend that we
Kelly's got
have
this
right
place
now
in full lockdown.
in games of futuristic and grimy at the same time.
I have an
Yeah.
idea.
That very Blade Runner-esque
Yeah.
feel to the whole thing.
Yeah, I like it.
Today, everything's all fine and dandy. It's hard. We need to get shit back into our swings. I think,
Oh shit. I was actually really curious about this, flying around on the drones. I guess it's on a predestined path, so you can't control where it goes yet.
Oh, that sucks.
It's still cool to be able to fly around on it, though.
True that. Where would you go? You know, I was
Out
gonna-
of London.
I would go to London.
What the hell? Is this a me? This better be a joke, or I'm saying.
Oh, the music's good.
Ah, cannabis and fentanyl, together at last through the miracle of genetics.
The way this environment actually looks very much like London today. Like there's underground clubs and stuff you can go to in London that look just like this. Not with the drugs and whatnot, and with the prisons,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
just this environment.
Found Jimmy.
cheeky shit.
And here we thought he might be in some sort of trouble. So, how are you going to get him out of there?
Lots of hugs and kisses.
I love how confident her walk is. She's like, who's next?
Oh, that's cool.
Reinforcements are converging on your position.
On your feet, mate.
Oh, wait a minute. Are you dead sick?
Hope you're sharper than you look.
Jesus Christ. Someone help me beat these dead sick pricks. Back up. I need back up.
Does the rolling help?
It never helps.
She's just so you know, she's hacking along the way. Like when you hear noises and stuff like that. Like she triggered that explosion, I think, with her phone. Oh damn.
Well, we showed those fucks, didn't we?
We almost died out there tonight.
Look, thanks for helping me, but I can handle myself.
Right. You think you're better off alone. You think everyone else has given up and there's no one to trust. That's what they want you to think. And that's how they'll take us, one at a time. It doesn't have to be that way. Together, we can change things.
Wait. What happened to that bloke who helped me?
He didn't make it.
This is such a complicated, like, structuring that they have to do to make this game possible.
Yeah.
All the different storylines and versions of storylines,
Yeah.
like, this is crazy.
You remember when you just like woke up in a room? They didn't tell you anything to do?
Okay,
You're like,
so
Right.
where do I go to meet the
Figure
rest
it
of
out.
the crew?
You don't need to go
a lot of
anywhere.
work.
Look around you. Everyone has a reason to fight, and DedSec is open to anyone.
Anyone?
Welcome to the Resistance.
Super cool.
that is, yeah.
What would happen if V for Vendetta was more organized?
Ooh, yeah.
If V was a little bit more organized and strategizing with peoples and stuff like that, then
Yeah.
would have been Watch Dogs Legion. Two things I want to mention before I forget. The first thing is the mocap. Like, the mocap of the guys who are taking falls looks so good. Even the first one, where I forget if someone got butted in the face or shot in the face, but he did this like collapse onto his neck. And his feet flopped back. I can tell these are like pro stunt guys that are doing this stuff because it looks so good. Even the guy who got shot in the doorway, the way he took that fall, I'm like, wow, it just looks legit. Like, they actually got motion capture to fulfill that need. I think it looks wonderful. I know you can't speak on this, but I remember the trailers from the first Watch Dogs game. The very first one looked so amazing, and then there was this controversy around Watch Dogs because there was a subsequent trailer closer to release date that didn't look anywhere nearly as nice because it was for like PlayStation 4 or something like that, and like the first one was for like engineered with the best graphical prowess of like PCs or whatever. Here, it seems like they're kind of dialing it back. Like, it still looks great, don't get me wrong, but if you compare this to the very first Watch Dogs trailer, the first one, from years ago, that one actually looks a lot nicer. But that might also be because it's set in Boston, closer to modern, less grimy. There's a lot more going on here. But my impression is they're not like pushing it too hard so that it looks closer to what you're going to get once you get it at home. I think it looks great though. I think it looks beautiful, and I love all the things you can do with it. I love the character system. That's the thing I am most intrigued by. This notion of, you died? Okay, now you're using someone else. Too bad if you like that voice actor or the way that character moved. Now you're using this person over here.
Imagine you're stuck with someone you hate and he just won't die.
Right. It sounds like a Black Mirror episode.
Oh god. Yeah. Oh my god.
I love this notion of using all this roster of people, and you can literally pick up anybody in the game to be part of your unit, to be part of your squad that you deem worthy. I mean,
you do pick it. It isn't just like next in line, right?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you actually have a lot of say-so over what happens here.
Okay.
And so I'm just thinking about, because with games like Bethesda games where it's very open world, they have to account for like all of these different potential storylines and different endings, or Fallout's another great example. And so here, I feel like you're compounding the amount of work involved to have to account for all these different, characters and the potential storylines and whatnot. That's just crazy to me.
It's a lot of work.
Speaking of Black Mirror, I heard that for Black Mirror Bandersnatch, I think it was Bandersnatch, or maybe it's as a consequence of Bandersnatch, they're turning to people who develop games as a means of helping them to figure out the structure of these new interactive shows for Netflix.
Yeah.
Because then the interactive shows is what's next. Games like this is what's informing how people who make games like this or who's going to inform these TV shows that are coming up next. Because of the complexity of all the different possible, outcomes and whatnot. They did a really damn good job of recreating London, even though it's set in the not too distant future. It's set in the future enough that I guess drones are already a thing, so it's not that
they are.
It's not that far off. I mean, I was just listening to a YouTube video the other day on my way to an audition of them talking about these drones that are going to be transporting huge huge loads, like several 100-pound loads and stuff like that. Like vertical takeoff is the next big thing. And so we are already on the cusp of, you know, drones being a very, like if you thought drones are already a part of our lives, just wait till you see what happens in the next 5 to 10 years. Like it's gonna compound because it's so much cheaper and so much more economical, like and economically efficient to use drones than it is to use trucks. It's better for the environment. So even though the noise is like, you know, a factor, it's going to be better overall for humanity. So this is not that far out if you think about it. I mean, it could very well happen in the next 15 years, like this kind of
it seems like technology got to a certain point and then everything just went bad.
I keep saying it, but that futuristic grimy look is so cool because it feels lived in.
Yeah.
It feels like it's been around. You can feel where this has come from to where it is now.
Yeah, there was a lot of time put into this. Yeah. A lot of details.
Yeah.
A lot.
I mean, that's Watch Dogs, and for you, the first one was in Boston. I can't remember where the second one was set, but I love this idea of being able to explore London. I mean, I'm wondering how accurate it is to actual London, how much they've changed, because it'd be great if this was an exact replica so that you can get your way, you know, figure your way out. So if you ever visit,
Google Maps,
you know exactly where you're going and you don't need you are your own Google Maps.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, or
you're like, oh, I saw this on Watch Dogs. I know exactly where we are.
Yeah. Thanks so much for hanging out with us. Do let us know your feelings in the comments below. Check out Jules on the social media. She knows so much about Watch Dogs.
I don't, but it looks enticing. I want to play that old lady.
Subscribe if you haven't already. Check out our other reactions, reviews, and short films. I'm Jaby, Koay. This is
Jules.
Peace out.